Kalatvlive machiegni pacho ma e odwa.
Nasingo kanyo nika omolo kanyo sade kabiro do kai kod weche manyien mago magang'en weche maisa mawayude weche maket koda mago kamokwongo to kauthond wechego.
Jatend piny Kenya William Ruto timo limbe kuonde chung' od buche buore Nairobi kocha.
Lazima tuwe na mpango kuhakikisha kila mtoto wa Kenya anapata nafasi ya kusoma.
Pinje mago mag Afrika okwa mar mondo mi onyakwe e kindgi.
Even the investors in the mineral sector invest in peace.
Jopuonjre mago manyiri mabende romo 50 mantiere koda tuo mano mar sickle cell oyudo sir mago mag konyruok kaka taulo mago mag ria.
Today we are here to support 50 girls with reusable sanitary pads.
Kamara morama inte hakwa mondo mi bed koda nyaka giko nyinga Nelly Achieng ndine jaloko mara Bella Achieng. Jatend piny Kenya William Ruto ne otelo ne romono mano mar kol nyomula buore Nairobi kocha kama bende ne oyango kenge mago mabende piny Kenya oseketo mano mar neno ni mwandugo mawuok e buolo obio konyo oganda jo Kenya pacho kae. Ruto ne oyango ni ber ka bende oket chenro mano makare mar neno ni mwandu maket koda mago obio losi kendo kelo ber ne jo Kenya. Ne oloso kama.
But having minerals in the ground is not in itself an achievement. The true measure of success lies in converting them into tangible prosperity for our citizens. That is the goal we are pursuing. It requires investment, technology, and strong partnerships supported by a conducive fiscal and regulatory environment in which all these elements can come together effectively. As an administration, we are deliberately building those conditions. We enacted the Mining Act, a progressive, transparent, and investor-friendly legal framework that replaced colonial-era 1940 legislation. We have strengthened our institutional and regulatory capacity to deliver faster, more predictable licensing outcomes. We have digitized our licensing system. Through the online mining cadastre, applicants can now apply for mineral rights from anywhere in the world through a process that is transparent, efficient, and accountable. In addition, the global shift towards clean energy is fundamentally redefining the strategic value of minerals and positions Africa as the center of that transformation. According to the International Energy Agency, demand for critical minerals such as lithium, cobalt, nickel, and graphite is projected to triple by 2030 and quadruple by 2040 as the world accelerates towards net zero emissions. At the same time, Africa holds about 30% of the world's critical mineral reserves, including significant shares of cobalt, manganese, platinum, and rare earth elements essential for batteries, electric vehicles, wind turbines, and solar technologies. Yet currently captures less than 1% of the value generated from global clean energy technologies. The reason is clear. For too long, we have extracted and exported raw materials at the bottom of the value chain, while others have processed, refined, manufactured, and captured the greater share of economic value.
Romo mano mabende ne oyuore kod jotelo mago mopogore opogore kanyo mabende oting'o jatend migao mano ma otelo ne migao no mag mwandu mawuok e bwolo Ali Hassan Joho bende ne otiyo kod thuolo maket koda mano mar siro wechego mane owach kod jatend piny Kenya William Ruto ne ber ka bende mwandu duto te mawuok e bwolo okelo ber ne oganda jo Kenya.
Let us use this opportunity to deepen our bilateral engagements, advance concrete areas of cooperation, and move towards tangible outcomes. The decisions we make today have to be purposeful and focused on ensuring that Africa captures the full value of mineral assets. Mabibi na mabwana, the global demand for critical minerals has shifted from a market issue to a matter of strategic competition. Countries are reorganizing supply chains, not for convenience, but for security and control. They are securing access and building alliances for long-term advantage. Africa must respond to these developments not as isolated producers, but as coordinated actors with shared leverage.
Jatend piny Kenya William Ruto Achieng mano makawuono ne otimo limbe e kuonde kar chung' od buche mago ma opogore opogore buore Nairobi kocha kama bende ne otiyo kod thuolo maket koda mano mar yawo chenro mago mopogore opogore mago mag dongruoge kanyo ma oting'o yawo yanga kilese. Bende Ruto ne otiyo kod thuolo makamano mar twak kod oganda kama bende ne owacho ni maino mare en ni neno ni oganda jo Kenya duto te obiro kanyakla kendo oriwore. Jafwambo marwa Brenda Agenyo miyowa mathoth kotenre kod wachni.
Jatend piny Kenya Laktar William Ruto osingo mar biro medo bero chenro mag somo e pachoka kane oloso e skund primar ma Achieng mayudore e kar chung' od bura ma Kibra kama ne otelo e nyasi mar ne yawo classes maromo 10. Laktar William Ruto oyango ni obiro neno ni ochopo kare singo mage mag bero chenro mag somo e pachoka.
Mimi nilikuwa hapa last year, si namna hiyo? Na wakati nilikuwa hapa niliahidi watu wa Ayani, vile nilisema kwa watu wote wa Nairobi, ya kwamba lazima tuwe na mpango kuhakikisha kila mtoto wa Kenya anapata nafasi ya kusoma, tuwe na madarasa ya kutosha na tuwe na walimu wa kutosha.
Bende ne odhi nyime ka omedo jiwo oganda ma pacho kae mondo mi oyie oti kanyakla ka oyango ni duond buch siasa mar ODM koda kamano mar UDA biro tiyo kanyakla mar nono ni chenro mag dongruok ochopo ne oganda duto e pacho ka.
Na tumekubaliana ya kwamba hii Nairobi tunaunganisha watu wote Nairobi kwa broad base. Tunasema chama ya UDA, chama ya ODM, sisi wote ni ndugu moja. ODM hoye!
Jotelo mamoko mani kode kama oting'o jaod bura malang'ata migosi Felix Odiwuor ma ong'ere gi nyingno mar Jalang'o, Beatrice Elachi koda kama moko ne osingo mar biro tiyo gi Laktar William Ruto kanyakla kendo sire lwedo e yiero maduong' mabiro e higa mar 2027.
Mheshimiwa Rais, tunasema tuko na wewe maana wewe umejipanga. Tunasema tuko na wewe maana uko na plan ya vijana. Tunasema tuko ndani ya tutam kwa sababu sisi kina mama umetupatia nia, umetupatia dignity.
Kibra wewe! Nionyesheni kwa mikono tutam. Karibu sana. Hii ni safari umepanga kwa muda. Tunakukaribisha na hapa Kibra na Lang'ata. Story ni moja na ni tutam. Wapi tutam?
Ne kalatvlive an Brenda Agenyo.
Erokamano ahinya Brenda kuom lipot maket koda mano. Wayudo kanyo ni Musalia Mudavadi okwayo pinjego mago mag Afrika mondo mi onyakwe e kindgi kinde duto mar mondo mi dongruoge obedi e pinjego mago mag Afrika. Olero ni sani kaka lweny ogoyo tacha pinjego mago mag Jowarabu mathoth ok dhi makare kendo ne osiro ni ber ka pinjego mago mag Afrika to bedo kod kwe.
The wake-up call from the Middle East now, is what is the economic value of peace and stability. Mark you, I'm asking, what is the economic value of peace and stability? Not what is the economic value of the cobalt and the gold and the rare earths. Because all this comes to naught if there's no stability and if there's no peace. So it's absolutely essential that even the investors in the mineral sector invest in peace. Don't just invest in what is in the ground, but invest in peace initiatives on the continent so that we can all see the full value of what we require.
E weche mag mamoko wayudo kanyo ni nyasi mano mar alama ne ringre jaduong' Edwin Arap Koech mano mabende en wuon jatend migawo mar yore mag wuoth yore kachiel kod wuoth Davis Chirchir ne obagi kar dak mano ma Karen Bore Nairobi kocha ka bende nyasi maket koda ma ne oyore kod jotelo mopogore opogore to ne otelie kod jalup jatend piny Kenya Ngire Kithure Kindiki.
Na nilikutana na mzee hata siku ile tuliapishwa kuwa mawaziri, mimi na Davis siku hiyo akiapishwa kama waziri wa kawi na mimi nikiapishwa kama waziri wa usalama wa taifa. Tulikutana na mzee. That time he was 90 years old and he was looking very strong. So nimeuliza Davis, ile picha ya mzee pale ilipigwa akiwa 40 ama 45? Akaniambia hapana, hiyo picha imepigwa mzee akiwa 90, just 3 years ago. Waombelezaji wenzangu, mkiangalia hiyo picha inakaa kama ya mzee wa 90 years. Look at that blazer. Angalia hiyo Godfather. Ni vile tuko katika maombolezi kwa sababu tumepoteza mzazi. Ningesema ukiangalia huyo mzee ni fire. Sinoma sana. Daddy looks 40 by the grace of God. Alijiweka vizuri, aliweka nidhamu, hakuharibu maisha yake na mambo mengi ambayo yanatusumbua siku hizi. And this is a challenge for all of us.
Ni machungu makubwa kupoteza mzee katika boma. Na ukiangalia wasifa wa mzee mwenda zake, kimombo eulogy. Mzee siku ya leo japo kwa majonzi, lakini ni vizuri kufurahia na kumpongeza Mwenyezi Mungu kwa kutupatia mzee huyu kwa hiyo miaka yote. Siku hizi ni nadra sana binadamu kuishi ile miaka mzee Edwin alibarikiwa kupatiwa na Mwenyezi Mungu. Kwa hivyo japo kuna majonzi, lakini katika majonzi haya tuchukue wakati kumshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa kutupatia mzee huyu kwa miaka hiyo yote alotupatia. Na hakumpatia tu umri mzee, bali alimpatia baraka za familia. Mzee katika wasifu wake tulosoma alikuwa na watoto si mmoja si wawili, watoto wengi.
Warango weche mago mamoko kama bende wayudo kanyo ni Gavana mano ma County ma Kitui Laktar Julius Malombe okwedo mokalo nek ma bende ne otim kod jonjore moko e gwenge mago ma Seikuru kama bende olero ni ber ka oganda mano nek jogigo oyudo ratiro margi. Bende ne otiyo kod thuolo maket koda mano mar kwayo migawono ma ochung' ne arita kwe ma pacho kae mar mondo mi oneni ogandago ondhi jogo mano timo nek makamano kendo oganda oyudo ratirgi.
On behalf of the county government of Kitui, the people of our great county, and on my own behalf, As Governor, I extend my heartfelt condolences to the families and relatives of the 7 innocent lives that were brutally lost in the senseless act of violence. We also stand in solidarity with those injured and displaced, and we wish quick and full recovery to the survivors currently receiving treatment at Wechemanyien Level 4 Hospital. Preliminary reports indicate that armed militia suspected to be of Somali origin attacked residents and businesses around Wechemanyien Trading Center in Mulangoni Village, Chikuru Ward during the day on Saturday, 25th April 2026. The attackers not only led to the loss of innocent lives, but also destroyed property including 4 shops, a petrol station and a motorbike, leaving devastation, fear and displacement. The bandits also fired shots at the Wechemanyien police station, smashing several window panes. This incident is deeply regrettable and unacceptable. No reason can justify the loss of innocent lives or the destruction of livelihoods. Information provided to us by the teams on the ground indicate that this attack may have been linked to an earlier inter-community tension stemming from a conflict in March 2026 involving disputes between local farmers and others. Immediately this incident happened, we sought information from relevant security agencies and our administrators on the ground to get clear facts before we could disseminate any kind of information and talk to our citizens.
Yena mondo miagamo ya kikidhi mabora bang' tolo machoka do kai kod weche mamoko.
Be in jalno mamanyo gige gedo motegno, mabeyo, mabudho, kendo maopodhi? Chom mana Gomikos Company Limited man kod mwandu mag gedo kama oting'o renge kaka Crown, Basco, Duracot kod Sadolin. Bende wan kod renge mag exterior kod interior makoth okethi, roof coatings kod wood finishes. Wanyalo kelo ni simiti modhuro kata mathoth ka idwaro. Masonry, reinforcement materials gi professional project support and consultancy. Wayudore opposite Regnal Petrol Nyamasaria, machiegni kod County Concrete. Tudri kodwa e namba simu magin 07 14 49 56 74 0714 495674 kata 07 28 66 38 55 0728663855. Gomikos Company Limited, your trusted building partner. Tok bedo kod odiochieng' marabora e sikunde ka iduogo pacho, yud thuolo mar kweyo pachi kendo bedo gi mor e chenro mar Bang School. Chenro mar Bang School chakore sa 10:30 mamidhiambo nyaka sa 11 mamidhiambo. Kama inene katun mamori, ipuonjori weche mathoth, ibedo kod mor gi nyiero motimo Cathedral. Kik bai, Bang School, chenro manigi mor lilo ne nyithindo duto. Kala TV, machiegni pacho ma e odwa.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Komuch to wan kode duoko mag tuke mopogore opogore, jotugo motimogi, kuonde magitimogie, to gin tuke magi mabiro. Mano emomiyo wan ka e chenro mar chal pewe. Tudri kodwa wuok tich nyaka tich abich Sa 11 mar midhiambo.
Mrs. Makori.
Yes, my lady.
The records held by us at the Judicial Service Commission show that you have applied for different roles, albeit at different times at the judiciary. There is a time when you applied to become the Deputy Chief Registrar of the Judiciary. You also applied to become the Director, Human Resource. You also put in an application to be a judge in the Court of Appeal. Is there another pending application to join a tribunal?
Yes, my lady.
Which tribunal is this?
Competition.
The Competition Tribunal. That application is still yet to be processed. Is that correct?
I never got any response, so I assumed I was not shortlisted.
All right, maybe I can tell you that it is yet to be processed and it is pending. So given these various applications that you've made, could you walk us through your interest in these positions and how you assessed your fit for each of those positions? We'll begin with the Deputy Chief Registrar of the Judiciary.
Thank you, my lady. Those are not the only times I've applied to judiciary. When I finished university, before joining the public service, I tried judiciary. But the interviews came almost the same time, so I was told, you've just joined public service, you can't join judiciary. I've always desired to serve in the judiciary so that I can contribute to the development of the law in this country. The Deputy Chief Registrar is because basically I believe that's a role that is administrative in nature and handles the human resource for the judiciary. I'm a human resource practitioner, I'm a lawyer, so I believed I would fit within that system and it would give me an entry point to judiciary, where then I would understand how judiciary administration structures work.
Weche magoma moko oyudo kanyo ni kwan jopuonjre magoma nyiri maromo 50 manitiere kod tuo mar sickle cell e kaunti ma Kisumu ne oyudo sira mago mag gige konyruok kaka taulo mago mag ria mabende gibiro bedo ka gikonyore godo e sikunde. Sir makamae ne ogolo kod riwruok mano mar Together for Better kama bende gisingo mano mar neno ni alwora mar Nyanza kaachiel kod Imbo mano mar piny Kenya obiyudo sir.
My name is Lydia, the cinema. Today we are here to support 50 girls with the reusable sanitary pads, and mainly today we focused on girls with sickle cell anemia. We chose girls because in some other parts of the country there are girls who miss classes just because they cannot afford a sanitary pad. So our reusable sanitary pads, you can use them up to like 2 years, and it's something after 4 or 5 hours you wash it. With this we are sure that they are able to stay in class without any interruption. It's our wish that every girl stays in school all throughout the term.
My name is Sham, and I'm the president of Kisumu Together for Better branch. So till date we've done 68,000 plus girls in over 30 plus counties, and this year we are targeting 4 counties around, and one of them is Kisumu here, which next month in June, where we'll be doing 5 schools with 2,100 girls. The schools are we have Manyata Arabs, we have one in Ahero, and there is Arya Primary School. So those are the schools which we are trying to cover. Basically, we are trying to cover the schools where the girls who don't get education about menstrual health.
My name is Veronica Bita. I'm the founder of Tumaini Sickle Cell Organization. When they are going back to school, one important message during this cold season, I would encourage them to keep warm, because cold is a trigger to sickle cell crisis. I would encourage also to ensure they are well hydrated, because dehydration is also another trigger to sickle cell disease, to sickle cell crisis, and I would also encourage them when they are in school to help us spread the message of genotype screening to their fellow students.
To bende jopuro kwedo ng'eto mano ma bende ne ogol kod doho ma bende ne owito oko dwaro margi mar neno ni okel chiemo kata ok okel chiemo mago ma bende olosi e yor lony mar science ma bende idendo ni GMO. Barua kata bura onogo osekawo thuolo mano mar higni 2 duto te, kata kamano gilero ni pachgi nyaka choki mar mondo mi owinjgi.
Yesterday in the evening, the Court of Appeal communicated through our advocates and told us that the judgment was not ready, and therefore it was not going to be delivered today. So we are standing here, as much as we are respecting the decision of the Court of Appeal, saying that they are not ready. We as the peasant farmers are saying that this matter has taken too long, because since 2022, when we went to the High Court, we have never been heard. We have never appeared before any judge. Throughout the process, the government has been raising technical issues from one point to the other, meaning that we have not been heard. So we were expecting today that the long wait is going to end, so that the Court of Appeal was going to tell us whether we are going back to the High Court to be heard afresh on our matter. But unfortunately, the matter has not been, the ruling has not been given today. So we are raising our concern and saying that justice delayed is justice denied. The more you keep on delaying passing this matter, the more we are doing injustice to the farmers. And we are saying that the Court of Appeal need to expedite this matter. This is a matter of public interest, and you are even calling for a physical judgment, because this matter is a matter affecting all the peasants in Kenya. We don't want a judgment that is going to be delivered through SMS or through messages sent to WhatsApp groups. We want the Court of Appeal to schedule a physical judgment and give us an advance notice, so that the farmers who are stakeholders are now able to prepare themselves and appear before that hearing.
Alice Chila, mimi ni mkulima mdogo. Mchana leo nimeamua napinga hii neno GMO. Kwa kuwa mababu zetu wakati tulikuwa wadogo walitufunza mbegu ya zamani. Unakuta hii mbegu ya kutoka nje, inabidi ule mkulima mdogo atumie pesa. Na pengine saa hizo ana hata pesa. Serikali inaenda inaleta mbegu kutoka nje, ambayo hiyo mbegu ni GMO. Hiyo mbegu moja ukipanda safari moja, huwezi kuirudia kwa shamba yako mara ya pili. So inatubidi fanya nini? Tena tunarudi dukani. Hiyo kurudi dukani kwa mkulima mdogo ambaye ajiwezi na ana biashara yake ile na sustain, inakuwa ni shida kubwa. Tunaomba serikali, sisi wakulima wadogo tuko na hizo mbegu, mbona mkanunue nje, mupromote mtu wa nje, hali hapa nyumbani wakulima wenyu wadogo wana hizo mbegu ambazo
Gikanyo bende madikela gieko mar mi Wechemanyien mag ng'endo weche oriti masani. Nyinga Nelly Achieng dine jaloko mar Bella Achieng.
Ineno Kala TV. Kala TV machiegni pacho. Ma e odwa.
Be in jalno mamanyo gige gedo motegno, mabeyo, mabudho, kendo ma opuodhi? Chom mana go Mikos Company Limited man kod mwandu mag gedo kama oting'o renge kaka Crown, Basco, Duracot kod Sadolin. Bende wan kod renge mag exterior kod interior ma koth ok kethi, roof coatings kod